Welcome back, good morning, Fossil. Here we go. We're trying to beat this case this episode. I can't believe it, Acro.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And I didn't think he was always the most straightforward in the group. Jeebus, am I that hated?
What? Is this me?
No, it's not actually. Acro tried to pin the motive on you on purpose. He did? Oh, no, this is you, actually.
Who is it? Psst, psst.
But I'm nothing but a little old nobody, you know? But you're not, which is kind of, but you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Off! Hey, pal! You gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
Detective Gumshoe.
Ah, forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Now, detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little?
I got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, detective?
Oh, well, if you insist.
Now, about that evidence you mentioned, what is it?
Here you go.
Huh? This was yesterday's in Acro's room.
Oh my god. Damn it, fuck, shit, asshole. Fuck. Damn it. Shit.
Can you stop, like, dropping your, like,
fuck.
Like, the fucking, like, sticky bombs you have?
I'm pissed.
God damn.
Yup. And I've included the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Will Miss Von Kummer be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies to anything. But everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan.
I don't know. Miss Von Kummer didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? Uh-huh. That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it! And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here.
What do you mean by that? The very end part?
I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing.
Ah! Don't scare me like that!
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant.
What? For me?
It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils.
An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
What's up with the milk? Did I miss something?
He drinks milk before every performance. He loves milk.
Mm. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off.
I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof of the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingaling.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick? Are you okay?
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I fucking hated that guy. He was such an asshole, dude. I testified to this court that Russell Berry is a fucking dickbag, dude. I'm gonna kill him. Anyway, I don't have any motive at all to kill the remaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the remaster of the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the remaster. It was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You are absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the Ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. Isn't it because he wanted to kill Max and he thought he was Max? Why are the...
Why do you think it was Max?
Because he was dressed up as him.
But he couldn't look outside the window.
So he knew the Ringmaster would be there.
Did he?
Did he?
Oh, answer this question first.
What was the Ringmaster trying to get? Why was he out there, actually?
I guess we'll go... You should know this.
He was trying to kill Mo.
Yes. You should know this, but they will elaborate.
Okay. Cross-examine. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness.
You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness.
Oh shit, we get to actually cross-examine the witness? Okay, you didn't have to do that, but I guess we're doing it.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah. And we were abandoned by our parents. Jesus Christ. There we go. Maybe. That's fine.
We?
Yes, my brother Sean and I.
What? You have a brother?
Older than you when this happened, Acro. I was 8 years old and my brother was 4.
Your parents were very, very cruel, weren't they?
Nowadays, I'm better about what happened to us. It's allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Very Big Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed.
He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. No. That's his fucking father.
No crying to court! Let's get going!
The witness may proceed to this testimony.
That's when the ringmaster of the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in.
How would you describe your relationship with the Ringmaster?
It was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had.
What about other people at the circus?
This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in. No one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come in and see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story! That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Dick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person?
I know, he seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult.
So then how long have you been a performer?
I became an acrobat at around 9 years old.
You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age?
I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Deanlingberries. It's nearly a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany.
Liar!
Point is, I wanted to be of some use to the circus.
You are truly a remarkable young man.
The judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. Holy
Is he right?
shit!
Oh!
Holy shit!
I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
Did you ever find any trouble with the Ringmaster? Ow!
How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You had some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony, or the heartfelt emotions contained within. You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard.
Ow! 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 Ow!
No matter how you look at it, there's no way I can see this witness ever taking the victim's life.
Did she just fucking kill him?
Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Dick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them.
I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk.
You're such a jerk.
I think that'll be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely.
Exactly right, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
Well, I mean, obviously he could have blamed him for his brother's injury and therefore his injury.
Why would he blame him?
I mean, you know, it's his circus and his lion. I mean, I guess it's Regina's lion.
Like, that means, that's like, I blame Warren Buffett if I trip at Walmart.
Yeah, people do that shit. People fucking do it.
Yeah, and those are fucking idiots.
Why would he want the ringmaster dead? I mean, I don't... Can't provide one.
Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. Okay, hold up.
What?
We still haven't, like, nailed down why the box was there.
Okay.
What if they just wanted to put the bust into the box? So he lowered it down and accidentally killed him.
Sure, that's a theory. I guess.
Why was the box there?
Why was the box there? Well, we're saying that the box was there as like a bit of like a target point, you know, so that whenever Acro hears somebody walking on the snow, stop, wait a second, then he can drop the bus, and he knows that since the person will be picking it up, their head will be in a certain place, and then that's why he dropped the bus.
And Acro knew the ringmaster would be the one to come there.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. We still don't know that. Okay.
Order. Big Liff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Ow!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro is killing someone else?
Yeah,
Who's he
Regina.
Regina Berry?
This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
I don't give a damn. He can easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, "You're wrong." That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to interrupt. Ow! Ow, ow!
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Huh?
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now!
Dumb fucking asshole.
I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. I demand it! Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl! It's his fucking brother! It's his brother!
Yes, but...
Evidence. Okay,
Yeah.
go over.
Okay.
Wait, go over to that again.
Yeah. Stained with blood and small quantity of pepper.
Pepper?
Yeah.
Oh, the note. Check the note. Check the note.
Yeah. To the murderer, you haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place, maybe at 10 p.m. tonight at Lodging House Plaza.
Ow, fuck. Damn it.
How did you...
I'm falling apart.
Okay, well, yes.
I'm falling apart.
I am aware of this.
I grated my finger in a cheese grater. I broke this finger. I have an... I scratched my eyeball. I have an infection. I fell down some stairs. I scraped up my leg. And now, I'm about to cut my fucking thumb open on a damn can. I can't wake up to alarms. Everything's falling the fuck apart.
I think I
can't wear contacts for a damn week.
You know what month it is?
Spooky season,
It's the
fucking
spooky-
October.
Yep, it's the
fucking shit.
Yep.
Fuck.
It's the Satan month.
Whiplash. I'm just
Oh.
kidding. Okay, so Acro wrote this?
Yes, we're saying that Acro wrote this.
We're saying Acro wrote this.
We told Mo that Acro wrote this.
And then Regina pinned it up.
Yes,
To the
Regina
bulletin.
found this in her pocket, and she's like, I'm not a murderer, so she put it on the bulletin board.
Okay, back out. It can't be it. Conclusive evidence that
Acro
proves Acro was out to kill Regina. Okay, over to the next one. Nope.
Yeah.
Next one. No, go over.
So the note was saying that... So, the note was for Regina, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the out to kill her. Oh, okay, yes, then that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, right. What was I thinking?
Okay, I was like, I don't want to spend like 20 more minutes.
Acro, you remember this, don't you?
That's...
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer! Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Barry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than... Regina Berry!
Order, Mr. Right! This little theory of yours?
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father... the ringmaster saw the note.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina.
That's incredible!
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I ended up falling out of the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza. Because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza!
And that's when he let the bust fly.
Hey, Dick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina?
foolishly foolish fool with a foolishly foolish fool ideas, a foolishly full tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you even made me sound like a Tom Hardy fool!
Tom Hardy fool.
I did misread that as Tom Hardy.
Wait, you misread? That was genuine? You weren't being funny?
That was genuine.
It's a Tom Hardy fool. Oh my god.
Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yes? What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you just say?
I said you just don't get it, bitch!
Oh.
The ringmaster knew what the note meant! Which is why he went to the plaza! In place of his lovely daughter!
You heard it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it! And it occurred 6 months ago! And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron!
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
Absolutely, it does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago!
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it! What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I'd certainly like to know what it is.
If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing.
The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually...
That's what you said that.
Fuck! I went this whole time, no mistakes.
Yeah.
The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually...
The conclusive evidence about...
Yeah. So the line that they're talking about was... You have forgotten what happened. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Oh, yes. Right.
So what is that evidence?
The bandana. Well, conclusive evidence about what took place.
Yeah.
Conclusive evidence.
Yeah. So
Meaning he presumes that Regina purposely made it. She like trained the lion to chomp his head and try to kill him.
okay. No, he didn't say that. He said that Regina does not have a command to do that. Aqua himself said that. Like, so he does not think that. So think of this note. Okay, if you got this note, what would you do?
You haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you?
Oh, what happened 6 months ago was
That motherfucker got brain damage.
Yes.
I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
You're like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
And then?
The pepper. It's the pepper.
Oh! 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 Oh!
What kind of spacey joke is... Spacey? Joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh! It isn't a joke at all. I mean...
It isn't a joke at all! It's a decisive evidence you asked for!
What do you mean?
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of divisive evidence is what was inside!
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you getting at? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw!
Foolish fool who never tries of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
She was trying to kill.
I mean,
6 months ago. Who was Regina Berry trying to kill?
well, I would say that it was him. She gave him that. She gave him that thing and had pepper on it, and that made the Oh, the lion wasn't smiling, it was sneezing. It says, and then chomped.
I'm gonna read your line there.
Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother, Bat.
But does this prove his younger brother isn't dead?
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina? She did that to him?
You spent your entire life dreaming up a new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Shandin Lane. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Regina, Miss Regina Berry, is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. It wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. I choked.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
It was more than that.
The lion biting Bat was no accident at all!
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There was no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
That's where you're wrong, bitch. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina was responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother's Bat.
What?
With the damn pepper! With the fucking pepper scarf!
That's just a scarf!
Acro! This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who was the one that gave the scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
You're damn right.
Regina?
There was something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
You destroyed! Oh, I got the plosives!
Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the incident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could! Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering...
What? A fingering
What's wrong?
You've done a good job of fingering a criminal.
Yeah. I don't see what
But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry give a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present? What's the crime in that?
Still seems like the judge just doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix, right? Doesn't it say that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling! The lion was smiling!
Smiling, he was smiling right now. Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Lions? Smile?
I've never heard of them smiling. However,
Lions. Sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all!
read it!
Oh, and all he was trying to do was sneeze!
Cut the music for dramatic effect,
Oh,
you
gotcha.
idiot!
Sorry. I thought
Jesus.
the sound went out.
He sneezed because all the pepper on the scarf!
What?
You fool!
You've got to be kidding me! What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. Because it's the truth! The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident. Or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. I think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Agro, you don't mean, you can't mean that this...
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion... I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's even a bigger problem, an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
Same problem has always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the Ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
The murder weapon.
The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
The bust.
Nick, gotta do something.
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
Search Acro's room.
The defense requests to search the room with the witness Ken Dingling. What is it now?
It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma total justice.
You mean?
And Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. You've already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright? The bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks like you knocked the final nail to put into my coffin.
But, what about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the Ringmaster. We should know that by now. Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust! Where is it now?
Where's the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright! You know where that bust is! I'm sure you do!
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where that bust is?
It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
Ah!
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of the witness.
Where's Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh? Vet?
We need time to do what?
Vet, you're the most surprised person here. She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Why are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Dick. Good luck.
Hey, wait, you can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how the Acro lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, the defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue. I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward.
The murder weapon! Where is Max's bust now?
Okay, well, let's think logically here. If we are to end this case here without going somewhere else or causing another ending, it should be here in the courtroom. Okay. Hopefully that's right. I wasn't quite sure.
It's obvious. The bus is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all. The witness stand. Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you are a big guy and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there.
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it, and the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you... You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them.
Two of them?
Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search in my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Gina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust... Obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. The only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. It was Von Karma. You had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. Now to be caught in the middle of court, hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Right. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
It seems we've finally arrived at the truth. Acro?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you kill the ringmaster of the Very Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. My brother wanted for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it would be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her. No matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
That's so.
So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself, and then I pondered giving myself up. But I just could not believe. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to depend this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't help and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. This court is adjourned!
Good job, Mack. You did it. You did it. You came up with the conclusions with subtle hints from me. But most of it was you.
That's right.
Yep. You should be proud of yourself and have like a steak dinner tonight. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the master of Gina, that. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Hey, congrats! But only a max, a million of them! Thank you. What's with the vibe in his room? Just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever, and never be happy. Huh? He's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault! Sweetie pie. They're never coming back. Everyone's gonna split up. Gina, Mr. Vi, tell me something.
Well, what do you want to know, Regina?
Aqua said something right at the end. I just couldn't help but believe it. Does that mean that Aqua is he gonna try to get his revenge on me?
I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You really sure? I can believe that.
Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
I know for a fact Acro doesn't want to seek revenge because he killed the man he respected. The ringmaster, right? He doesn't want revenge. Because he implicated Max. Because he.
No. Okay. Okay. So Regina. Acro hated Regina for
Putting pepper on the scarf, causing his injury.
But what did Acro say there at the end?
Said I couldn't just up and leave.
Okay. But before that.
Said he was gonna kill himself.
Okay, he did say that, but not that part.
He said he knew that it was an accident, that it was just harmless, trying to get him back.
And that truly, okay, yeah, Regina
didn't mean to hurt him, or, cause harm.
Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bad. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bad as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
Sorry, Acro. Sorry, Bad.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So, whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee. Fucking goddamn it, dude. I'll pay your fee, and I'll pay your fee.
What the fuck? The hell was that?
I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. The ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. Staff, performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen! The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh!
That's quite the goal.
Hey, I can't wait! Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions! Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen! Axe. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous! What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I could say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why don't you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the Very Big Circus bigger than it has ever been! No. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Vegeta Berry. Max. Nick.
It seems like everything's going to turn out all right here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Your line's coming up, by the way. I see.
Nice.
What made the case?
Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory. If Aqua really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Aqua's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hell yeah.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
All right.
Oh, man. He's back.
He's back.
He's back. So, what did you think about this case?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
You actually did like it. Okay.
Yeah. Why? You not like it?
No. This case is considered the worst case in Ace Attorney.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Everybody hates that case.
Why?
The music is degrading. The whole thing with Mo and Trillo and Ben, like those, those characters are like so annoying and stuff like that.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah.
Really? People like this?
They didn't like him. No. I feel like, yeah, Mo is misunderstood because I really did want to play Mo, even though he's hard to play. Because he does get like very serious at the end. He's like a very serious clown, and that he actually does care for the people there. He just wants to make people feel good. You know, that's his motive. He's not just there to be an annoying clown. You know. Ben and Trillo, yeah, I don't really like them. I don't really like Ben and Trillo.
I thought it was funny. I did. I thought it was funny.
Vegina's motive, I really like. Vegina being like so innocent, and like that's the reason why she was about to be killed.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Aqua is one of my favorite killers in the series.
Yeah, no, I think he's like, I think it's like, you know, like you empathize with him, you get it, you know, like his life was like ruined, and he does this irrational thing. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, everybody was a victim, you know, that type of stuff. People hated the fact that like of how whenever the bust hit the guy, hit Russell Berry's head, and the cloak just floated up.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. I think that's really dumb. Like, I totally agree. Like that is like, I mean, I get it's a crazy game, but like, that's like a get out of town on that. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of...
But that I say, do you know what game you're playing? You're playing Ace Attorney.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like it was like dumb, but it's like it's Ace Attorney. Yeah, like, it's like stuff like that happens all the time.
It's supposed to be ridiculous and entertaining. You know, if it was all logical,
yeah, that's why I think this worked, because like the whole game like works because of like having crazy characters and crazy things.
Yeah.
And this was a circus.
Yeah.
You had a clown, you had an acrobat, you had a guy whose puppet seemed like he was a different character. Like like that, it just like worked. I felt like this worked really well for the game.
Yeah. Even though I do give this case much more praise than most people do, I still think it's the third worst case in the series.
Really?
Yeah. But I still liked a lot of parts of it. I like every case in the series. It's just like, I think the worst case, like has some stuff in it, but it's just like completely mediocre, boring, that type of thing. That's what I think the worst case is.
Right.
Every other case I really enjoy.
I mean, I guess like with this case, it's a little like it's coincidental and crazy, but it's also like it kind of feels like immediately like Acro did it. Like the motivation's like right there.
Well,
like he's literally, his window is right above where it happened. He's in a wheelchair. Like, it does kind of seem like, oh, the monkey brings shiny things. Like, it's like there's like too much around him to go like, to like plausibly be like it could be.
Well, yeah,
else.
you could take a bunch of like pinpoints and then like string them all together to be acro. But you gotta move those points around to be like, how did the events happen?
And that's the point of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cloak thing's really dumb. It's not dumb enough to like hate the case.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's like other dumb shit that happens like every case.
Yeah. Other complaints, like the complaint that I'm like, yes, that makes a lot of sense, is the music for this case.
Yeah.
I do like the typical like carnival like circus music, because it does have like a bit of an eerie feel to it as well.
Yeah.
Whenever like a acro introduces himself, like I'm acro, the acrobat or whatever, and then it just blares out this creepy like music, be like you're supposed to get like unsettling feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else how else you're supposed to do the music when you're at a circus. Like, you know, like I liked it quite a bit, honestly. Yeah.
So next episode we're doing Farewell, My Turnabout.
Farewell, My Turnabout?
Farewell.
Alright, what's this gonna be about? Farewell, My Love. So it's gonna be like, well, it's gotta be Edgeworth. Edgeworth's coming.
Yeah. I will say that I really like this next case. I really like it.
Dope.
Like, if you don't like it, I will personally slit your throat on camera.
Alright.
Until then, farewell, my turnabout. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, God. Stop, please.
Like, subscribe, comment. Love you.